Hey everybody, Mako here from Airsoft GI, and I got in front of me the newest Classic Army Tracer unit, and I'm going to be going over the unit itself as well as a few tactics that you can use indoor and at night, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the unit itself is going on our website currently for $79.99. And it's a really well-built unit. I'm a big fan of it. I haven't used tracer units too much in the past, but I have some experience with like the G&G, the XR Tech, some Ace Tech, and they're all good units. Now, the issues with those is they're very pricey for the actual, for what you're actually getting. The Classic Army, however, is performing just as well as those, keeping up with the rate of fire, getting a good charge on the BB as well as it flies through it. And it's about $30 to $40 less than most of those units that I just listed off. So you're getting a good quality unit for, a pretty good amount less. So the unit runs off of 4 AAA batteries, and I prefer running off of AAA batteries as opposed to a rechargeable unit, because if you're playing in an area that you can't plug into a wall or have readily available flowing electricity, then you're kind of left without a unit. Well, if you have a unit run off of AAAs, all you have to do is go to a local store and you can pick up new batteries, or you can even take several batteries with you just to have to swap out readily. Now, it's a really good unit, very consistent, and the battery life on them is actually really good. I've ran maybe about 2,500 BBs through this, and it's still going really strong. I'm not too sure when exactly these batteries are going to die, but I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as we get that number there, right around where the batteries start to give out. The unit itself, though, is a full metal build, 14mm counterclockwise threading, so it goes onto any standard barrels, which makes it very flexible in its use for applications on different guns and such. All right, now on to the more fundamental part. Tracer units have lots of pros to them, but there are a few cons as well. Some of the cons that I did notice when I was playing with it is that it works both ways. So yeah, you can see where your BB's going, but at the same time, they can just trace that BB back to where you're at. They see the line flying through the air. As well as if you're firing directly at someone, you'll also see the flash coming out of the tracer unit as well. Now, some of the pros of using a tracer unit is you obviously get to track your shot, so making adjustments on the fly is incredibly easy. You can just make those quick adjustments by line of sight. Another thing I really do like about it is when you're filming, it adds a very, very nice cool factor to it. Greg Wong had mentioned the DT4 when we were filming that if you had 2 tracer units on it, you get kind of like a TIE fighter look using green BBs. So I definitely want to try that when we get the DT4s in. But overall, it just adds a lot more to your film quality and gives you something really cool and unique to look at. And right now, for a limited time, if you actually order this mock suppressor, we will throw in a bag of Classic Army .20 gram tracer BBs with it at no extra cost. So you guys can actually try out the unit and tell us what you think about it for yourselves. So that's been my quick rendition of the Classic Army tracer unit, as well as tracer units in general. So please tell me your tracer units stories in the comments down below. If you had one of those cool stories where you sent a laser beam down range and got quite a few people with it, please tell me about that. I'd love to hear it. Go ahead and comment that down below. My name is Michael, and this has been Airsoft GI, and I'll see you on the next one.